My name is Desiree Dillard, and today I will be presenting slide 3 of me and my classmates group project. We proceeded with the anti-trans policy. Um, so it's the sociological theory. I proceeded with the cognitive dissonance. On this slide, we're looking at an idea called cognitive dissonance, as Dr. Castillo explained, is that psychological discomfort due to inconsistency between attitudes and beliefs, or between attitude, beliefs, and behavior. It's basically that uncomfortable feeling we get when two things we believe or know don't match, or when we do goes against what we believe. Think about transgender people. Many have a strong sense of who they are, their gender, such as our readings, such as our readings. They talk about how we understand gender in society. Dr. Castillo touched on how we form these beliefs, saying we're more likely to become to what we are and to who we are exposed, highlighting the power of our lived experiences and understandings of ourselves. Now imagine a rule like the Executive Order 14168 that says transgender identities aren't valid or limit their rights. They can create a real clash for transgender individuals. Their deep sense of self is being told it's not real, that it's cognitive dissonance kicking in. A really uncomfortable feeling inside. Dr. Castillo's described feeling as psychological discomfort due to inconsistency between attitudes and belief. For a transgender person, the conflict between their internal sense or self and an external policy denying that the reality is a prime example. Studies like one we looked at shows when people face discrimination like this, it can lead to a lot more anxiety and sadness. This shows a real harm. This mismatch can cause when discussing the impact of feeling wrong, this can be difficult for members who had believed in something to handle psychologically what was wrong. While this was in a different context, the core idea of sociological distress from a conflict in beliefs, which does apply here. When people feel this discomfort, they try to make things feel consistent again. Dr. Castillo pointed out that most of us don't like to be made uncomfortable. Most of us want to feel like we know what we're doing and that we're right for doing. And any inconsistency in the is making us feel extremely uncomfortable. To reduce this discomfort, they might try to change what they believe, even about themselves, which can be really tough. Change how they act, maybe by avoiding situations where they might face problems. Try to find reason why the rule isn't so bad, even if it goes against how they feel. This relates to Dr. Castillo, called engaging in a form of persuasion in the service of dishonest reduction, or even try to ignore the rule and hope it goes away. So cognitive dishonest helps us understand the stress of kind of policy can put on transgender people. It's not a personal struggle. It can lead to a bigger problem in society, like people feeling isolated or treated unfairly. This theory helps us see why policies that deny people's identity can have such a negative impact. As Dr. Castillo concluded, it's difficult for people to accept this right, that they're being persuaded, and therefore they are engaging in this persuasion themselves. In this case, the persuasion is external pressure to deny their own identity. Understanding this internal conflict, as explained by cognitive dissonance, is a key to understanding the wider social issues at play and the real human impact of policies like this. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Thank you.